Yo guys, Breeze here again, and gonna have another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle with you. You battle against Bluelugia for NGB. Oh, enough of that retarded voice. So this Magius lead, yeah, it caught me off guard. I did not know what to expect. So I'm gonna switch out predicting a Psychic or HP Psychic, whatever. But he goes for a taunt on. I'm like, all right, I can take the special attacks pretty well because you know this Octagon, max special defense. Goes Thunderbolt. I'm not gonna care. Just gonna go with the Iron Head because my Earthquake and Ice Punch will not do that much damage. So that Iron Head will bring it down very low. So I know I can carry this next move. And right here, I wasn't expecting the Desi Bomb. Like, I did not know what to expect from the lead mismatches in general. So that's kind of balls right there, and I'm going to lose my Registeel, which I was completely pissed about because I could have used it a couple times in this battle. And just a heads up, I'm going to be with my camera around a lot, so yeah. So because of that double down, I'm just going to go for my lead again, see what he brings to bring out, and he brings out, what's it called, this Arcanine, yeah. So Intimidate, I don't see it, go Flash Fire, but it doesn't really matter, I do not carry fire moves on any of my Pokemon, because this is that UU team I used in that battle before. So I get my fucking, what's it called, Flame Orb, and I know I'm not going to outspeed it, so I'm going to switch out to my Slowbro, knowing I can wall this thing completely, and he goes for Floater Blitz, and I'm going to take that very well. This next move, I'm going to go for the Tox, predicting a switch, because he should fear the Surf, but he doesn't switch. I'm like, dude, you know I can just kill you with the Surf. He's like, yeah, I know, but why'd you stay in? He's like, well, it's talking about how to get damage on a wall like this guy, so I'm like, that's reasonable. So now I'm just going to go for the Surf, now that I know he might want to stay in now, but I don't see the point, since he got his burn off. And now he is going to switch out into, I'm sorry, he's thinking what he wants to do. So out comes a boom 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 wheezing, yes, a wheezing. So I'm like, dude, why are you in here? I have a Psychic, but I forget I will be slower because wheezings are faster than Slowbros because Slowbro is slow. And I totally forget about this Thunderbolt coming up in this next move because I am gonna go for I think it goes for Pain Split this turn. Pain Split. I think so. Can't remember. Yes, no, it goes for Thunderbolt. I'm like, dude. Yeah, that's awesome. I know I can live at least one because probably have like max HP, max special defense, maybe a little bit of special attack. But another Surf will bring it into visual KO range. So predicting another Thunderbolt or some shit because I want to keep my Slowbro in for another day so it can come in and help me. So I will switch out into my Gobi Sandslash, but he does carry the Pain Split. I'm like, fuck. You carry the Pain Split, you wall my moves completely, and you might as well have the Will-O-Wisp if you do. And I later find out he does, but he doesn't go for it because he just wants to go for the Flamethrower. I'm like, okay. So knowing I don't want to Rapid Spin because I don't see the point, I'm just going to go for my Stealth Rocks just to get some stuff on there, and he goes to that Flamethrower. Seeing how much damage that does, I know I can live another one. So I'm just going to go for another, no, why say another? Why go for two Stealth Rocks? That's completely retarded. I switch out, or whatever, predicting, whatever. No, I just did say, what the fuck am I doing? I forget. Either go for the Brick Break, or I switch out into some piece of thing that I need help with. So, but he withdraws and goes in for a Claydol, and I do indeed go for the Brick Break on that Claydol thing, and I'm thinking, what kind of Claydol this be? Not Trickling team. Could be a late game wall with Stealth Rocks, or it could be a Calm Minder. So I'm gonna go with my Slowbro, seeing what it wants to do, and it indeed Calm Minder. I'm like, okay, fuck. I might not have some for this, but I kind of do. So thinking I would outspeed it, stupid enough, I try to stay in and go for a surf, but he does outspeed me and gets an earth power off, and that will be the end of my slow roast life. So trying to scare it off, I believe I go into my Sceptile, and I do, because I could scare it away with the energy ball, light slash I have. So predicting a switch into Weezing, I'm going for the hidden power Psychic, but out comes Arcanine, and I'm like, alright, I can live with that, because this thing will be out of my face later in this battle, and it could have caused a little problem for my team at the end of it. Down goes the Arcanine, and now he knows thinks I'm Scarfed, Spexed. So he sends out an Altaria, because I think he goes for Air Slash, no, Outrage, no, some sort of special move, because this thing is Specs, because he told me at the NGB chat. So I'm just going to use my Gobi as Death Fodder, but he goes to Fire Blast. And that will be the end of my Gobi. Okay, so knowing a Fire Blast is coming, I believe I switch out into my Hariyama. I believe. I can't really remember. And no, I go into my Drapion. So I'm going to go for the Ice Fang because I'm banded, and this Ice Fang will do lots of Altaria. But he makes a smart move and goes down to Registeel to take my Ice Fang. And knowing that this Ice Fang will not do that much damage next turn, I might as well just switch out because I'm locked in the Ice Fang and it's gonna fuck me over the end. I'm gonna go into my Hariyama, I believe, just scared off the close combat, I believe. Yes, I do. And because I switched, he goes for Stealth Rocks, and I'm like, that does not really affect my team because it doesn't really matter. And now, predicting a switch and knowing that he's predicting my close combat, I'm going to go for the Facade to take out this freaking Claydol. And he does switch, and this Facade, whatever the fuck I say, will be enough to KO that Claydol. Tired, man. School is so fucking boring. I hate narrating right after school. So, I believe he goes out into some sort of Pokemon. I forget it is. Altaria. So, Fear the Night Slash, I'm gonna switch out, I believe, into my Drapion to take it and use his Death Fodder. And he does go for it. I'm like, dude, you should have just gone for like Fire Blast or something, because that is gonna fuck you over, because that special attack drop will not do a shit attack next turn. So I forget what I was saying. I was talking about the special defense drop monster, yeah. Because that's really going to screw him over at the end. And thanks for Stealth Rocks, he's just not going to do anything. So I'm going to bring in my Sceptile. Because I didn't want to go for the Fake Out, because I know this thing will outspeed me with if I send a Hariyama. Go into Sceptile, Scarf, Dragon Pulse. Should be the end of that Altaria. And he doesn't stay in, because I think he didn't want to take any move for any Pokemon. So the score is like 2-3, 2-2. I don't know, I can't remember. So out comes a Weezing. I'm like, no problem. I'm just gonna stay in, go for another Dragon Pulse, because might as well try to get some damage off this before I'm going. Oh, sorry about that. And that almost kills it, but doesn't. So he goes for Pain Slit. Doesn't really concern me that much. But I'm in low enough health that he could go for a Flamethrower next turn and kill me. So I'm just going to go from the Dragon Pulse, try to kill it, but thanks to Weezing's special bulk, it does leave with like 8 HP, I believe. But he does have enough HP to get off a Flamethrower. But thankfully, I do live this with like 25 HP. I'm sorry you can't see this because my shitty ass quality camera. The quality of my camera. What the fuck? Reverse that, yeah. And I'm just going to the Dragon Pulse to kill this Weezing, but he switches out, knowing that he's going to die to Stealth Rocks, and brings out his Regirock. And that Dragon Pulse will do shit because Registeel completely resists all my tech. Energy Ball, Hidden Power Psychic, Night Slash, Dragon Pulse. So this Sceptile is basically done for, and there's no point of switching out. So I'm just trying to get the little match damage off I could, and he goes to Seismic Toss. Regardless or not, that's gonna take my Sceptile out. And I think I'm down to my Hariyama, I believe. Yeah, I think so, because Hariyama will just go for the close combat to take out the Registeel, and that will be the end of it, because Guts, Stab, close combat, Hariyama, max attack, is overkill on this Registeel. I don't know why I would say that every time I see one. So, down goes the Registeel. And all he has left is a Weezing, which will die to Stealth Rocks, and the game would be mine 1-0. So, thanks guys. If you enjoyed this battle, subscribe to me. Come check out NGB, because I always had freaking advertise them, because I'm pro like that. Later, guys.